Hi everyone, it's Claudia from Holistically Forward, and I have your fairy messages for you for the week starting Monday the 7th right through to Sunday the 13th of August 2017. And this week, for our card of the week, I will be working with the Butterfly Oracle cards for Life Changes by Doreen Virtue. And for our 3-card reading, I'll be working with the Faerie Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Bradley Valentine. Okay, to start off with, I would like to talk about the energies for the month of August, because there's a lot going on. Now we have 2 eclipses this month. On the 7th, or like today on Monday, we have the partial lunar eclipse in the full moon in Aquarius. On the 21st of August, we have a solar eclipse in the new moon in Leo. Now, the partial lunar eclipse, we can see it in the UK, but the solar eclipse, we can't see it in the UK, but we still feel the energies, because just because we can't see something doesn't mean the energies aren't around. Now, Uranus went retrograde on the 3rd of August, and the Lion's Gate is open from the 8th of August to the 12th of August. And Mercury also goes retrograde on the 12th of August. So there's a lot going on this month, and there's a lot going around on the internet as well with, oh, how will you survive this? This is all so intense, this is all this and this is all that. So I meditated on it extensively, and I was told that yes, it will be intense, especially for those who don't know about these energies. They probably won't really know what's happening to them. And for those of us that do know about the energies, they will only be as intense as we want them to be. So when you embrace it, when you are open to all the changes that these energies bring, it will be so much easier for you than when you close yourself off and say, oh no, this is all far too much. So embrace the changes, embrace this powerful time, and really don't worry about anything. Expect the unexpected, and just really make the best of every opportunity that presents itself to you. Okay, now let's start with our card of the week from the Butterfly Oracle cards for Life Changes. And we have adult children. There we are, adult children. Now, we've just talked about the energies that are around at the minute, and something that you've been carrying around with you for a very, very long time, more than likely since you've been a small child, will come up to be healed and released. It is something that has been buried very, very deep in your unconscious, but saying that is, it has been something that has influenced you in the way you live your life and in the way you make your decisions. So it's been a major, major part that you've never had access to before. So this is a really good thing that's happening. It's coming up. It may not be that easy, but when it comes up, you can then really work with it. You may want to actually go and see a therapist about it, though. This can be a spiritual therapist, it can be a psychologist, it can be a psychiatrist, anyone you feel comfortable with seeing, go for it, because when you are able to dig really deep and really start the healing process, you will set yourself free from a lot of limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. And the reason is something that happened to you when you were a small child. So it's really important for you to let it come up. You can't force it to come up. It will come up by itself. and then you can heal it. And when you embrace what comes up and really dive deep with the help of a therapist, you probably won't be able to do it by yourself. Then you are absolutely able to make a fabulous transformation. Okay. All right now. And the 3-card reading, as always, 1 card for what can help all of us this week. The 2nd card is what may hinder us if we let it. And the 3rd card is what is our unrealized potential? What can we tap into to make this week as easy and as nice as possible for all of us? Okay. And the first card to help us, all right, we have 2 cards. We have the 7 of Spring. And we have Release. Okay, now, I've just talked about all the energies, and I've just talked about something will come up that needs releasing, and you're trying to protect it. You don't want it to come up. It's okay. It's okay to be open. It's okay to be honest. There is no need for you to be ashamed about anything that comes up. There is no need for you to feel, oh, what will they think about me if this comes up? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Just let it come up and deal with it, because it's really important that you do let it come up and you don't try and stuff it back down, because it comes up for a reason. It wants to be healed and it wants to be released. Now, this will be an old wound, just like I said with this card. It's a very old wound. It's something that has been buried deep within your unconscious since you've been a small child. So as you bring it up, as you are able to heal it and release it, and then you can let it go. Okay. And what may hinder all of us this week is the 9 of Winter. This is the Nightmare card. Of course, you now know that something is waiting to come up, and what do? You worry. You're like, oh my God, what can this be? Oh no, what can I do? Oh, so worrying isn't getting you anywhere. And the more you worry and the more you think, oh no, what will it be? The more you will stop it from actually being able to come up. So when you feel any kind of worry, any kind of fear rise within you, start praying. Pray to Source, because the more you pray, the more the worry will be taken off you, and the more you cleanse yourself. And when you cleanse yourself, it makes room for what needs to come up, to then be released. All right now, and what is our unrealized potential this week? What can we tap into to make all this go smoothly and much easier? The Princess of Spring. Now look at this happy girl. She is the proper antidote to this card, isn't she? Look at this happy girl sitting on a swing. What is she wanting to tell us now? Let your creative side out, whatever that is for you. Now, for me personally, I love to paint and I love to write. That's my creative outlet. That's what makes my heart sing. That's what makes me really, really happy. Now, anything that gets you in that mood, anything that makes you happy, anything that just makes your heart sing is what you should do this week, because the happier you are, the more joyful you feel, the more your heart opens and the more grateful you are. And gratitude is the antidote to worry. It really is. So live joyfully, be creative, do what makes your heart sing, because this really will help you to heal this week. All right, now the energies are going to be how they will be. They will really help you to be able to heal something that you've been carrying around with you for a very long time, and that has been limiting you, and that has been affecting the way you live and in the way you make your decisions. So let it come up. Don't try and protect yourself from it coming up. Don't think you need to be ashamed that it comes up, because you really don't. It wants to come up because it's now time for it to be dealt with, to be worked on, with more than likely with a therapist of your choice. And when you work on it, you can then release it once and for all, and it will really help set you free. And because you now know that this is happening, you worry. And the antidote to all this worry is do something creative. Do something that makes your heart sing. Do something you absolutely love, because that then opens your heart, which in turn will help you heal. All right, everyone. Thank you very, very much for being with me this week. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Same time, same place. I'm sending you lots and lots of love, lots of blessings from me to you. See you next week. Mwah.